audition for the team.
And where were you in your sexual orientation journey at that point?
I didn't know that I was queer, so Fun Home was a huge part of me coming into myself.
So fascinating to me.
Yeah.
People that don't know.
Mm-hmm.
It's so
Well,
interesting.
I think some of it for me, because I've thought back about it, a lot of it for me is because I'm bi and I'm attracted to all genders, fitting within a heterosexual world that made sense. It wasn't false, you know. I've dated men in my life. It's never been not real. It's never. I don't look back on that and go like, oh, it was just until I found out. No. Like those are still also very real things for me. And so I think because of that, we live in a society in which that's what's prevalent. That's what's normal. That's what you see all the time. And so then it was really only when I started to when I moved back to New York and was in queer community in a different way that I kind of started to be like, well, why am I so close to this? Why do I feel so at home here? Why do I feel like these women? And then, I was able to sort of realize my full self in a different way. But I think that that's why, for me at least, because it's not that being in a heterosexual context was not real for me or not right.
It's just, for all the prejudice against gay people, it's like, bi people are not even acknowledged as existing.
Oh, yeah.
It's kind of like, oh, please, you're just in the closet.
Yeah,
but
absolutely.
I definitely know people that are legitimately bi. It's a very quiet community, I guess.
Yeah, well, because it's a weird, you sort of aren't often accepted by either straight people or queer people, and so you're like, kind of feel like you're in the middle a lot, or people think, or they think like, oh, well, whoever your partner is that you settle down with, that's what you are then.
Right.
It's like, oh, so if I were to marry a woman, then they'd be like, okay, you're gay. And if I ended up marrying a man, they'd be like, well, you were never gay. As if it's not because it's not just one or the other thing. It's like you can't. It's more intangible, I guess, because whoever you're with at the time is not the full representation of your attraction and your personhood.
Right, and then the theory is, oh, if you're with one gender, like, does that mean you're constantly craving the other? And it's like, but that's like saying, like, if I'm married to a man, like, am I constantly wanting to cheat? It's like, you think about it, but it's not like...
Yeah, it doesn't make it different because there's other genders that you're also attracted to.
Right.
It's not like because it's another gender, I just can't stop thinking
I'll never be
of it.
happy.
It's the same as if you're married, like, yeah, you know what I mean? It's like, it would be the same question for anybody. Like, how do you not cheat on a partner? And if you're in a monogamous relationship, and that's, you figure out how to not do that, basically. You don't.
Thank you, James. And that's why I haven't cheated on you yet. Okay, so look, I want to do...
Confirming that.